Good evening, everybody. Welcome to hunt season 2010. And allow me to introduce myself. I know I got a lot of friends out there in YouTube land who enjoy a few of my videos, you know, what they may be. But, you know, I just want to say what I'm doing today is what I call a pre-game. So if you want to get on out there and do what you do in the fall time, you got to get out here during the August, right now, August 4th, and do your pre-game. Doing a little preparation with my trails, clearing out some brush. As you can see, as I'll show you later, a few items that fell in my path that I normally travel to my stand area on one side of the property. So Granddaddy's doing good. Black Buck is feeling good, and we're gonna get out there and do something. So I had a few names that was suggested to me, like Mr. Freezer Filler, Mr. Track 'em and Stack 'em. But my favorite of them all, and I came up with this one, is Mr. Granddaddy, get the truck. Good evening, everybody. Black Buck at you again. This is the entrance that I come in to walk into the woods. A little clearing we have. The barn and the house is back up that ways a piece. I got my truck, buck truck. Doesn't necessarily stand for killing bucks all the time, but I'm Black Buck, so I call it the buck truck. But yeah, I think it's a good idea to make sure that you put a few signs up pre-season and let the people know that this is your property, and if you just ask, they might just let you come on there and take a few shots. So it's always a good little pointer. But when I came down this year, this tree had fell down. I haven't been out here since January 12th of earlier this year, so it's now August the 4th. So you got a few things that you might want to clear away. I made myself a nice little walk path so I can get through here with my stand. Here's my little cutaway. This little trail here has been here for years, and you know, once again, a nice little indicator for anybody who feels like they want to be on your property. It's always good to have a nice little posted sign. Whether they obey it or not is up to them, but you want to give them fair warning, and I do mean warning. And you can see in reference to where I'm talking about, there's a truck up there, the tree that fell down. And you know, coming up into the woods, this is where I come pitch dark. I would advise laying a few marker indicators. I mean, I know the woods here like the back of my hand, but every now and then you can get a little disoriented, so it's a good idea. Not saying that you know, I know everything, but some stuff that helps me. But this is a well-traveled area with the deers come spring time, and they pretty much stay on track early fall. But this used to be an old county road, and it also has a county road that leads around there to an abandoned house down there. But yeah, this was an old county road, but to my surprise, once again, coming in, had another little obstacle. So, you know, we got access to both sides of the area. So, you know, instead of cut it down, I try to leave it a little bit, you know, as is. And I just cut away a little track to come up this way and come around the horn and back down. And pretty much, you know, there you go. This is a spot that took a video last year. I believe it was called Slug Doe. But I like to hunt on inclines, on the upper part of the incline. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it goes down pretty deep down there. And the deer like to travel, the deer like to travel down in the crest of it. And it's also good for you for when you're up in a tree and the deer's down low. His eye level is usually at the base of the tree if you're hunting from a ridge, but you know, it takes a little bit of practice on your own, climbing up in a tree in the off season and taking a few shots at some targets and getting that distance, whether it's a bow, crossbow, or a shotgun. This year I'm gonna try a pump shotgun one time. I don't really like pumps. I think the gear gives you one shot, you need to have one shot, but I'm gonna try a pump this year. I took 6 last year, which is good enough for me. I donated 2 to the Farmers and Hunters Feed the Hungry here in Maryland, and I gave 2 to the neighbor of the property here for keeping an eye out for Granddad and I, and I kept 2 for myself, where I blessed a few friends and family. My favorite part is the deer jerky, the tenderloin, and the steaks, so and the sausages. But yeah, this is coming up. I don't know if you can get a better vantage point of how this incline is. This is still, as you can see, a trail going deep into the woods. Here's a little area I call the sweet spot. Reason being is, in the summertime, as a little treat and a thank you for the years past, a few of our markers, boundaries and stuff to let everybody know. You know, I want to give the deer a little something to build up his fat, give him a little jump start. So what I call this is the candy shop. My grandfather taught me this, and what I do is I go get water softener, rock salt, and I get some molasses and king syrup, golden syrup, pour it on the salt there, and gives them a nice little sweet and salty treat, and helps them with their minerals, especially for those little deers that have a hard time learning where to get their minerals. And then, you know, there's an instinct on getting the minerals, but this gives them a nice little salt lick. And for those of you who like to hunt squirrel after the first frost, like I like to do, which I think I'm gonna try to get some footage this year, I give them a great product that I found out about from Frederick, Maryland, the Farmers Co-op. It's a smashed corn laced with molasses, and I throw 1 bag of Reliance sweet feed on top. And this right here, I know a lot of guys says, oh, it's gonna mold, it's not gonna last maybe 3 days. So, you know, I get a pretty good deal on it, and you know, it's a nice way to say thank you to the animals. You get some nice fat squirrels come around December, so I like for the first frost, like I said, so all the pesticides and worms and stuff fall off of them, and you get you some nice fricasseed squirrel with rice, gravy, and onions. But this right here, call this the Jesus tree. This tree was struck down by lightning, and thank goodness I wasn't up in a tree stand when it happened, because as you can see, this is a pretty big tree. It was struck down by lightning. I got a tree stand that I use, a tree actually I use that's probably about 50 yards from here. So if I would have been in the woods, I probably would have got a nice little boom. But you know, this is the pregame, fellas, ladies. I'm not the best, probably never will be the best, but I'm one of them out there doing it. So, you know, you want to get out there, do what you can, you know, cut away a few branches, clear away a few logs or trees that's fallen down, so be it, and have yourself prepared. You know, it's more than just waking up on opening day with your bow and going out there and you know, swacking them. Some of us can do it that way. This is all part of the hunt for me. So this is your American Sportsman, Black Buck, signing off, and